Let's talk about writing linear equations given 2 points. Write the equation for a line passing through 2, -6 and 1, 14. Let's start by writing our slope formula. M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We're going to have to find the slope in order to write the equation for the line. So let's label the points in our question. x1 is 2, y1 is -6, x2 is 1, and y2 is 14. Notice how each of these has an x and a y. It doesn't matter which one we choose as point 1 and which one we choose as point 2, as long as we're consistent. I could have just as easily done x2, y2, x1, y1. Either way will give you the exact same result. All right, so the first thing we need to do is locate y2. y2 is 14, so we'll plug that in. So we wind up with 14 minus y1, that's -6, let's plug that in. Over x2, that's 1, so we'll plug that in, minus x1, that's 2, so we'll plug that in. Now we're going to simplify the numerator. 14 minus -6 gives us 20, and we'll do the same thing with the denominator. 1 minus 2 gives us -1. And this can be simplified to -20. So our slope is -20, and now we're ready to move on to writing our equation. Let's start with the point-slope form. The point-slope form is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. I do want to make a quick note that just like we said at the beginning, how either of these could be point 1 or point 2, you can plug in either of these points into this equation and you will wind up with the same thing. Let's go ahead and plug in. y1 is -6, m is -20, and x1 is 1. So that gives us y minus -6 is equal to -20 times x minus 2. And we can simplify that double negative to get y plus 6 is equal to -20 times x minus 2. And this is our equation in point-slope form. Let's go ahead and convert it to slope-intercept form. So we'll start by distributing that -20. That gives us y plus 6 is equal to -20x plus 40. Then we can subtract 6 from both sides, which gives us y is equal to -20x plus 34. So my point-slope form for this problem is y plus 6 is equal to -20 times x minus 2, and my slope-intercept form is y is equal to -20x plus 34. Let's try another problem. Write the equation for a line passing through -4, -6, and -6, -11. Let's start by writing the slope equation. M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's label our points. So we have x1 is -4, y1 is -6, x2 is -6, and y2 is -11. Let's go ahead and start plugging in. y2 is -11, so we'll plug in -11, minus y1 is -6, so we'll plug that in. Over x2 is -6, so we'll plug in a -6 there, minus x1 is -4, so we'll plug in that -4. Let's go ahead and simplify the numerator. -11 minus -6 is equal to -5, and we'll do the same thing with the denominator. -6 minus -4 is equal to -2. We can simplify this because both the numerator and denominator have a negative, so those will cancel out, leaving us with 5 over 2. So we know our slope is 5 over 2, and we're ready to move on to writing the equation. Let's start with the point-slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So we'll go ahead and plug in y1, m, and x1. That gives us y minus -6 is equal to 5 over 2 times x minus -4. Let's simplify those double negatives. So we get y plus 6 is equal to 5 over 2 times x plus 4. And that is my equation in point-slope form. Let's go ahead and convert it to slope-intercept form. We'll start by distributing. So I get y plus 6 is equal to 5 over 2x plus 10. We'll subtract 6 from both sides, and y is equal to 5 over 2x plus 4. So my equation in point-slope form is y plus 6 is equal to 5 over 2 times x plus 4, and in slope-intercept form it is y is equal to 5 over 2x plus 4.